Hello, everybody, and welcome to the class of 2020 Upward Celebration. We're so excited to be here celebrating all of you and all of your accomplishments. I'm Linda Prieto, Executive Director of Upward Scholars. It is a true honor for me to be here with all of you this afternoon. I do want to let you all know that we are recording this session. So if you would prefer to not be recorded, you can simply click the stop video button on your device and continue with us. Before we officially start recognizing our graduates, I would also love to take advantage of this beautiful gallery view that we have and ask you all to smile. And one of our board members, Manny Amo, who's behind the scenes of that beautiful Upward Scholars logo, will take some screenshots for us to capture the moment. So if you will please all smile.
Hey, cheese.
Cheers.
Yeah, keep holding it. One more. All right, I think I got everybody.
Thank you so much, Manny, and thank you again, everybody, for being here. I do also want to recognize that we have family members and loved ones from abroad, as well as across the United States. So let me take a moment to acknowledge El Salvador, Guatemala, Bolivia, and Taiwan. Thank you again, everybody, for being here with us. Especially during this COVID-19 pandemic, it has been especially challenging for our students to continue with their education, but nonetheless, they have persisted, and we are here to celebrate those milestones today. And I also want to invite you to use the chat function so that guests who are with us, part of the Upward Scholars family, who are not the students being recognized today, if you would please type in any message of support, of congratulations, of achievement, for our students and students to each other as well. Please keep that going during the duration of the celebration in the chat. That will be beautiful for them to be able to see that. And I also want to say that, you know, we're really doing this for the very first time ever. We've never had an Upward Scholars graduation celebration, but when we heard that the community colleges across San Mateo County, like most colleges across the country, would not be holding a traditional in-person graduation, we still wanted to do something to at least virtually bring our students together and let them know how proud we are of their accomplishments. And so thank you to the staff and board who helped coordinate today's event. And thank you again, Upward Scholars family, for being with us and making this possible. And like I said, this is such an important day for our students, and really they are the only ones who know how much sweat, blood, and tears it has taken to get them to this day. And I feel like I can feel some of that with you. I'm the first in my family, the first generation in my family to graduate middle school. Our parents did not have the opportunity to do that. So my siblings and I also then went on to become a first generation in our family to graduate from high school. In my case, a first generation to graduate from college with a bachelor's degree, with a master's degree, and ultimately with this beautiful regalia that comes from my doctoral degree. So I've been in school longer, for most of my life, over half of my life for sure. And so relate to the sleepless nights many of you have had, the as we say in Spanish, quemándonos las pestañas at candlelight, right? We burn our eyelashes off because we're studying late into the nights. And so I also want to recognize that some of the students who have been with us, because our students are non-traditional and they're most of them attending college part-time in addition to being family members and in addition to having 1 or 2 jobs. So some of our students have been with us since 2014. So this is a huge accomplishment, and their persistence is definitely not wasted on us. I do want to share the spotlight, and actually I'm going to introduce one of our guest speakers who's going to share opening remarks with us. And so I'm going to say a few nice things about Alicia Carmen Aguirre, who's with us today, and we'll have Manny spotlight her, please. She is, as probably many of you know, an elected official and educator in the San Francisco Bay Area. She is currently serving on the City Council in Redwood City, where she has already served as both vice mayor and mayor, and the first Latina mayor of Redwood City ever, such a historic feat. And she also, prior to that, served as a trustee and president of the Redwood City Elementary School District. Professionally, she is currently a professor at Cañada College. She has taught most of our students in her role as professor in Cañada College, both through the English Institute and the Spanish department. And she's been teaching since 1988. She holds a master's degree from Eastern Michigan University and has also completed doctoral studies in social anthropology at the Universidad Iberoamericana in Mexico City. She was also a Fulbright scholar in Argentina. Alicia is a regional leader focused on issues of social equity and immigrant rights, fighting racism, improving affordable housing, transportation, and economic empowerment for all socioeconomic statuses of residents across Redwood City and our region. Alicia is the daughter of immigrant parents from Mexico, and also she is a first-generation college student. And she serves, I'm so happy to say, on the Upward Scholars Advisory Board. So thank you, Alicia, for agreeing to be with us, and I look forward to your remarks.
Thank you, Linda. It is such an honor to be here. Boy, this is a milestone. Felicidades, felicidades, felicidades. I know firsthand how hard all of the students have worked. And this semester especially, it has been such a challenge to both learn and to teach with this new COVID, new reality of online teaching. And I just want to say how proud I am of my students. I learn from them every day. You know, having been a daughter of immigrants, I value the hard work that it takes. And that's why I think we're so motivated. And I see that in my students every day. I can tell you, for me, it's an honor. And I just want to say that we are going through some really, really challenging times today. And I think that each one of you have gifts to bring as we move forward. Not only are we trying to survive this pandemic, you know, losing our jobs, rents, a lot of things that we're trying to struggle with, but now we have a lot of issues of racial inequality that not only deal with the Black lives, but also with a lot of the Latino families in our communities. And we know that. And I just want to tell you that it's not okay to be quiet, that we really have to do something about all of this, that what we are living gives us an opportunity for great change. And I think this is a great opportunity for us to say, what are we going to do for our world? And I'm so excited that each one of you have reached this milestone, but I know it's a beginning step. And what is it that you really want to achieve? What is it where you want to go? How is it that you will be more secure? You know what you've gone through in this last 4 months. What kind of job are you looking for that will help you pay the rent? How do you combine that with your dreams? You know, we have to be financially stable as a people. It's been very hard for us many times because we are getting the lowest jobs. It's been very difficult for us sometimes to move on. But because you have reached this milestone today, it's like a big step into the next direction. And now your world has opened up. Where is it that you want to go? What is it that you want to do? And well, how are you going to create stability for you and your family? And your family at home that you still support. That's so important, that you are sending that money, that you are helping them out, that you are being that first person to come here from your family and struggling. And I want to tell you that I'm so proud to be part of Upward Scholars, because I know that you have the support that you need. From Linda to the tutors, to the board, to all of the students that now, I've seen some of the students start in the program, and now they're in positions of power. They're positions of role models. And so if they can do it, definitely you can do it as well. So we are faced with a new reality today in our world. It's not just Redwood City, it's not just Cañada College, it's our world. And what are we going to do to make it better? And how are we going to stand up for the things that are right? And make sure that we do speak up, because not speaking up is not okay. But more than anything, I want to tell you how proud I am of you, of all the work you did through Zoom, handing in all your papers, struggling with Canvas. I know how difficult it was this semester for all of us, even for me, to grade. But I know that all of you that made it is because you were there. You struggled and you said, I'm not going to give this up. I was so proud of the students that made it all the way to the end of the semester, and now that made it to this graduation. Felicidades, congratulations. I am so proud of you. I'm so honored that I've been your teacher. Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia. Would you like to introduce our speaker today?
Absolutely. So it's my honor now to introduce someone that I've known for many, many years, Amado Flores Renteria. Amado is from Michoacán, Mexico. He's the youngest of all his siblings, 9 siblings, first generation college student. And Amado moved to California in 2001. So think about that. That's 9 years ago. He went to Sequoia Adult Ed. He got his ESL certificate in 2001. He attended Cañada College, earned his ESL diploma and AS degree in engineering from 2012 to 2016. He then transferred on to Cal Poly State University in San Luis Obispo and got a BS in civil engineering. And now he has been working at Webcore Engineers and is looking for another position that we're hoping with someone so smart. And being a Latino young man, I'm so proud of you, Amado. You've done great things and you're a great role model for the rest of us.
Thank you, Professor Aguirre. Hello, everyone. I'm honored to virtually be with you today to celebrate your graduation from Cañada College, a community college that means a lot to me. I am glad to see some familiar faces among the graduates. Today, I want to share of my story that, like most of you, also started at Sequoia Adult School. However, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2020 and remind you that today we are here to celebrate your academical achievements and that I'm proud of all your effort. No one better than you to know what it takes to complete a degree or certificate program. I want to start mentioning that, as Professor Aguirre mentioned it, I moved to California in 2011. When I came here, I didn't speak English at all. I knew that I wanted to learn English, but I didn't know much about where to start, where to go. And it was very how long would it take to learn English. Luckily for me, I started at Sequoia Adult School, where I completed some English introductory and became part of SAS. Today, Upper School. After Sequoia Adult School, I transferred to college where I SL certificate and I earned my AS in engineering. In 2020, I transferred to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, and last year I did with a degree. After graduation, I started working as a project engineer, and last month, due to the COVID-19 situation, I got, but luckily I accepted an offer and I'm gonna be working this week. I wanted to share some of my story because I think that as non-traditional student, I have some tips or advice for students like you. The first point is that be proactive. I want to emphasize the importance of taking the initiative and taking actions toward your goal. You are a clear example. All of you have decided to start your educational journey, setting up short and long-term goals. And even though the period that would take you to complete those goals might be different for each of you, today we are here to celebrate a common self-improvement that was reached by in this 2020. Congratulations. Please try to get involved with the student clubs and stations on campus, wherever you go. Keep increasing your network. The second point is help others. Never forget who has helped you, and most important, do not forget to help others along the way. I want to give a special mention to Upper Scholars that are making possible this event and for all the support that provides to adult students, helping them at critical moments. Regarding to school, helping others is not only beneficial to help, it also reinforces your knowledge and increases your perspective, making a better student. And lastly, challenge. There is an old saying that says, challenge you, it won't change you. Get out of your comfort zone and let growth happen. Take that difficult class, the hard professor, you will learn a lot from them. You guys have the potential, just make sure to look for the right support and always ask questions. My experience tells me that there are always people willing to help. Currently, we are facing challenges, a pandemic and massive problem in the world. Challenging circumstances are opportunities for us to begin and work for a better world. Justice and fairness are for everyone. And just one advice, please never give up on your dreams. Please enjoy your journey and make sure to make good friends along the way. That's all for today for me, and Linda will continue with the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Amado, for sharing your words as someone definitely who represents our students' journey, right? You've been there, you've done that, you've continued, you've persisted, and now I'm so happy to have you as a board member of Upward Scholars and to be in that leadership position as well, to help us continue to grow and improve our program and our services for our students. So muchísimas gracias, Amado, de todo corazón. And also, Alicia, thank you again so much for your words and for the lovely introduction of Amado. And we're going to hear more from Alicia a little bit later. I would like to also just take the opportunity to say a few words in Spanish, because we do have a number of family members who are Spanish speaking only that are participating either here in the US or abroad. Les quiero dar la bienvenida a todos los seres queridos, los familiares de nuestros estudiantes que nos acompañan a través del internet, sea aquí en Estados Unidos o sea en otro país. Quizás nos acompañan de México o de Guatemala, El Salvador, me platicaron también Bolivia, y espero no se me haya olvidado ni pasado en ningún otro país. Muchísimas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros el día de hoy y por seguir apoyando y amando tanto a sus estudiantes y por dejarnos compartir un poco de ellos con nosotros también. Seguimos en inglés. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you, everyone. So I would like to now turn to the formal part of the program where we will recognize the students who have completed degrees. And the following students, we also asked them to share a few words of advice or any acknowledgements that they wanted to make. So we will begin with Maria Cristina Huato Peñalosa. Maria Cristina earned an associate in science degree in medical assisting. As well, she completed the requirements for a medical assistant certificate, a medical billing specialist certificate, and a medical coding specialist certificate from Cañada College. She is continuing to take classes and plans to enroll in the nursing program at the College of San Mateo in the next year. Cristina?
Hello, everybody. As Linda said, my name is Maria Cristina Guato. I want to take the opportunity to thank to the award scholars and their donors for their generosity and their continued support. The scholarship helps students like me to obtain books, parking permits, bus passes, and food vouchers, which allow us to continue our education. Also, I would like to tell other students to not give up pursuing their dreams. School may not be easy, but if they are persistent and fight for their dreams, it will become true. A better education will allow them to get to bed, a better job. Also, I want to thank my husband and son for supporting me in every stage in the way. And I want to dedicate my achievements to the memory of my mother, who always gave me the strength to continue with my education. And I am certain that she is proud of me for being able to achieve my goals. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria Cristina. I am so certain that your mom is very, very proud of you, as we are as well. Thank you for sharing. Now we're going to hear next from Marta Lilian Marcos de Silva. Marta Lili earned an associate in science degree in early childhood education and an associate in science for transfer degree in early childhood education, magna cum laude, as well as completed the requirements for the California State University General Education Certificate from Cañada College. She is transferring to San Francisco State University this fall. Marta Lili?
Hi, good afternoon. First of all, congratulations to all graduates and thanks to everyone for being here with us celebrating one more achievement. I am the first in my family to obtain a associate degree and transfer to the university. I immigrated to the United States in 2014 with my two daughters. I came here looking for my American dream. And let me tell you that I am on the way to make my dream come true. When I came here, I decided to enroll in ESL classes to learn English. And on the way, I discovered my vocation. My educational journey started in 2014 at Sequoia Adult School with ESL classes. Then in 2016, I transferred to Cañada College to continue with the ESL program and eventually started my career classes. After transferring to Cañada College, it took me 4 years to transfer to the university. It was really difficult for me, but I didn't give up. Now, I will start a new journey at the university. And let me tell you that I'm a little bit scared of the changes, but I'm sure that I'm ready for this. I want to thank all people who have been with me and have motivated me to continue my education. First, I want to thank my husband, my daughters, and my little doggy for being my inspiration to not give up. I want to thank Tia Mari for help us when we need it. Gracias, Tia Mari, por ayudarnos cuando lo necesitamos. I also want to thank Elizabeth, since she is one of the people who has motivated me the most to keep going. She has been the light that has illuminated me so that I can. I also want to thank our scholars for all the support they have given me. Thanks Linda, Tonya Ventura, Milena, Diana, Julie, Irma, Adam, and all people who made our scholars possible. I also want to thank to all my professors for preparing me for this journey. Professor Aguirre, thanks for encouraging me to work harder. My last thanks is for Juanito and Jen. I don't know if they are here, so probably not. But thanks to them, I have a place to call home. I also want to give an advice to all the students who are beginning their educational journey. I want to tell you that this journey is not easy. You have to work hard to achieve your goals. But as difficult as it may be, don't give up. Keep working hard toward your goals. On the way to success, you will have to face many obstacles. You will probably fall many times. You will sacrifice many things, such as family time, fun, and many others. But let me tell you that it is worth the sacrifice. And always remember that if plan A doesn't work, the alphabet has 26 letters, not only one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marta Lili. Wonderful advice. I have a sense that maybe Professor Aguirre was one of those difficult professors that Amado said you should still take and that you will learn a lot with her. So I'm happy.
Yeah, that's true.
He's the best professor.
Thank you so much. Well, now we will turn to Mauricio Daniel Molina Hernandez. Mauricio has earned an associate in arts degree for transfer in psychology, magna cum laude, from Cañada College. He plans to continue studying in the summer and transfer in the future to San Francisco State University. Mauricio has a few words that we'll share for him, and then we will hear from his father, who joins us today as well. I would like to thank Upward Scholars for the support they provided me during these 4 years at Cañada College. When I came to the US 4 years ago, everything seemed challenging for me, mostly because I did not know how to speak English fluently. But thanks to my parents, who always taught me to be persistent and at the same time who made me aware of the importance of education, I decided to push myself and move forward to overcome the upcoming challenges on my educational path. I would like to thank Elizabeth Wheel, Linda Prieto, Diana Vizcarra, Diana Espinosa, Tonya Ventura, and my counselor, Jessica Boyle, for helping me to accomplish my educational goals. With my experience during this journey, I would like to encourage the new ESL students to also pursue their dreams and never give up, even though the obstacles seem impossible to overcome. This achievement would not have been possible without the support I obtained from those who accompanied me during this journey. Therefore, my achievement is dedicated to Mauricio Molina, Luisa Molina, Joshua Jimenez, Lisette Hernandez, Sandra Ramirez, Genesis Aguilar, Joanna Ramirez, and David Molina. Señor Mauricio, we'll hear from you now.
Well, thank you for the opportunity that you're giving us to share, to give me the chance to talk to you and to share some of my gratitude with every one of you. I really want to take this time to express my gratitude to everyone who has, in one way or another, who has participated and support this program, and to help Danielle and the other students to accomplish their dream that is being accomplished today. I didn't have time to really prepare a speech, but after this gratitude, I want to acknowledge and that education is not easy. It requires a lot of effort, and I want to express and congratulate every one of you who have made huge efforts to enjoy this moment that you deserve to be enjoyed. And this is your graduation, right? And as an immigrant, also, and as a physician, I believe in the power of education. Education really transforms lives. And not only transforms lives, but it also provides a better quality of life by interpreting the reality more objectively. Leaving prejudices, leaving myths or myths that are far away from the reality sometimes. So in other words, education is fundamental and is very elemental to have a better life. And lately, I'm just turning my face down because I wrote some of the speech. I want to congratulate, right, everyone for achieving this goal. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I congratulate you, and congratulations to everyone. Thank you.
Mauricio, thank you for sharing with us. It means a lot to hear from one of our students' parents as well. And now we will move on to Edgar Ramos, and we will be hearing from Edgar Ramos. Edgar has earned an associate in arts and economics, an associate in science and business administration, and an associate in science for transfer in business association, magna cum laude, from Cañada College. He will transfer to San Jose State University this fall. Edgar.
I would like to start by saying thank you so much, Upward Scholars and Donors. You all believe in me when I didn't believe in myself. I cannot believe that my second career step is down. When I started going to Sequoia out of school back in 2012, my goal was to learn English, and that was it. That was my only purpose. But someone told me, think big, dream big. Eventually, English will become secondary in your life, and you will have to come up with a bigger goal. From that day on, I started thinking big, and I set up my goal to get my PhD. Eventually, I will get it. But I knew that setting small steps that will help me encourage myself when tiredness comes around. At the time, I needed help with my English classes. I requested a tutor when I was taking ESL 400. November 21st, 2016, I got to meet this special person who was assigned to me as a tutor. She eventually became my friend. She pushed me to reach my goal. When I was falling behind, she was always there to remind me that I had a goal. And she was there to help me achieve it. Even those semesters when I was so stressed out that I was not giving my 100%, she was there asking me about my homework, asking me about my educational plan, and setting meetings to help me organize pretty much my life. I'm also glad that I'm so glad that I got to meet her, because she opened my eyes to see that Stanford University, where I want to do my master, it's not out of my reach. Now I believe it. Thank you, Upward Scholars, for being the bridge between Jesse Brenners and me. Throughout my journey, I got to meet people that changed my life. As a business major, I had to learn to analyze everything. A small mistake done by me could cost millions. I learned that. So I became a person that analyzed everything, that read and listens information to come up with my own view of the situation. Thank you, special person, that helped me develop that area in my life. For those that do not know me, I have a family, my wife, Gloria, and my two kids, Danielle and Giselle. Many people use their kids as an excuse for the laziness. I believe that having a partner that is willing to help is key in accomplishing goals. I have to get a shout out to my wife, because when I was in school, she was taking care of my kids. When I was doing my homework, she was there entertaining my kids. This is now my accomplishment. This is our accomplishment. My kids are the motor in my life to grow as a person. I want to leave them a good example, high goals for them to reach. It's easy now to say I made it, but in the road, I had to make my way through obstacles. For those who are listening to me now, maybe you think English is hard to learn. Let me tell you, I started speaking English and understanding. When I started speaking English and understanding, I received my raise in my paycheck, because I was able to communicate with the customers. A year after I started fluently speaking English, I took a position as a project coordinator at -IT in the company Prestige Utility. I was in charge of keeping records of projects with companies like Comcast, HP Utilities, and others. Also to keep the servers and all electronics within the company working. Of course, I studied computer science back in Guatemala, but English opened that door. Now I'm working as a field supervisor in Don Home Remodeling. My income is greater than the one I had when I started my journey back in 2010. Like I said before, it won't be easy, but if you take this trip step by step, eventually you will see that English is secondary. Trust me, take it slow, and one day you will speak English and receive degrees too. Believe in yourself, this is not impossible. This is not just for me or a select group of people. This opportunity is for those who really want to make a change in their lifestyle. I was afraid of going to buy food because people will talk to me. Now, I like to talk to people because I learn from them. Hurry up, don't wait. I'll be waiting for you all with my PhD in hand. Thank you.
Thank you, future Dr. Edgar Ramos. I can't wait to have you be part of the club with me. And thank you for your words of encouragement to the students still coming through the program now. Now we're going to hear from Fabiola Romero Rojas. Fabiola has earned an associate in science in early childhood education, magna cum laude, and completed the requirements for a certificate in early childhood education from Cañada. Perhaps Fabiola was unable to make it after all. I don't see her. If she comes on, we can circle back.
And,
Are you here,
I'm
Fabiola?
here. You can hear me?
Fabiola? Okay, I think then Manny will be
Can
able
you hear me?
Spotlighting.
Now I can hear you. We're just waiting
Okay.
for the spotlight so everybody can see you while we hear from
Okay.
you. Can you wait for
Ready?
the camera? That might help Manny find you.
Let me see.
Here, I just can't spotlight her for some reason. Maybe we can just start. Maybe it'll just show.
Okay, let me move my gallery view over to find you, Fabiola.
Okay. Thank you, Linda.
Where, okay. Do you have your camera on, Fabiola?
Yeah, it is on.
Unfortunately, I cannot see you, but let's go ahead and hear from you now, Fabiola.
Okay, perfect. Can you see me now?
I cannot, yes, I saw you for a second and then
Okay.
here. Can you try again?
Okay.
Here, I see you now. Let me see if I can spotlight you now that I see you. There you are.
Okay. Perfect.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I want to thank everyone for being here today. I know we are in a difficult time, but I'm really glad we can still celebrate our graduation virtually. This time I want to thank to our scholars for all the support to all of us. You provide us the book, the lectures, and many other things. I want to thank Linda, Elizabeth, Julie, Diana, Tanya, and all other scholar members. Without your support, our achievement could not be possible, and it means a lot to us to come with our scholar in this journey. I want to congratulate to all of you for this big achievement. It was not easy to get here, but we made it. Here we are. We are accomplishing one of our goals. It took me 3 years to get my associate degree, and it has not been easy. I had faced many challenges in the journey, but they have helped me to grow as a person in many ways. And my advice to all of you is to always believe in yourself and never give up to your goals. It takes time and dedication, but even difficult goals can be done with persistence and taking one step at a time. And I want to finish with one of my favorite quotes by Arnold Palmer, and he said, the most difficult things in life are often the ones that cannot be done. And one more time, congratulations to everyone. Let's celebrate together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Fabiola. Now we're going to move on to Lorenza Villanueva. If you followed the link that Julie placed in the chat to the program, you will see that we actually included a quote from Lorenza in that program. So Lorenza has earned an associate in arts and economics and an associate in arts in interdisciplinary studies with emphasis in social and behavioral sciences, magna cum laude from Cañada College. She plans to continue studying and transfer to a 4-year college next year. Lorenza.
Good afternoon, Families Opera Scholars Board in class 2020. My name is Lorenza Villanueva, Opera Scholars recipient since 2015. Many of you already knew my story and how I had to fight in order to achieve my goals. For those that don't know me yet, let me tell you a little bit of me. I just started learning English on January 2015 at Sequoia District Adult School. And then, with the help of Opera Scholars, I was transferred to Cañada College in the summer semester. At the beginning, I just wanted to finish the ESL sequence. But later, I found out all the opportunities Cañada College had for me. So I was enrolled in CWA, College for Working Adults. While I was still taking ESL classes, I finished my ESL sequence in 2 years, in 2 years and a half, with straight A's. That allowed me to obtain 7 Excellence Award recognitions, the ACE Award, and the PASS certificate. During these 5 years of my educational path, I earned 6 Cañada College scholarships, and I've been on the Dean's List 7 semesters. In 2017, I was honored to obtain the SAS Star Scholarship. It was a form, it used to be, now it's Opera Scholars. And I was honored to obtain, in 2018, I won the Immigrants Racing Scholarship. And this year, I was inducted in the PTK Honor Society. Actually, I am semi-finalist of Chicana Latina Scholarship. While I am telling you all my achievements, I'm thinking in all the challenges I had to confront, all the nights I studied in order to finish my projects on time, all the times I felt frustrated from having bad experiences with my professors or classmates. But at the same time, I feel so proud how I managed all these problems because I knew there is a lot to fight for. It wasn't easy, of course, to follow my journey because I had diabetes in the last 2 years. I was fighting with a thyroid cancer, but I've been ready because I already set my goals. And I know at the end, I will see all the rewards. 17 years ago, I packed a backpack with food and clothes to cross the border, running away from an abusive husband. But now my backpack is filled with books and dreams. I am on my way to con my American dream through the education. This semester, I obtained 2 AAs. But soon, I am planning in 2021 to be transferred to UC Davis to pursue my bachelor degree in business administration. One day, a coworker mentioned I am so old to be in school. So I answered, I told her, my dreams don't have a due date. This quote is in my mind every single time when I feel I can't. I use it in all my speeches and statements because it helps me to remind me that sooner or later, all my dreams can be true. That's why I am here to telling you my story, to encourage you guys to continue. Don't stop, even though when you think you are falling. Continue climbing the steps of your ladder to success. Remember, our dreams don't have a due date. Congratulations, class 2020. We did it.
Absolutely have done it. Thank you so much, Lorenza, for sharing your words. And I'm so happy to have had the opportunity to meet you from the very beginning of joining the organization. Now we're going to hear from our very own student fellow, Diana E. Vizcarra. Diana is here with her family, and she has earned a in art for magna, as well as completed the requirements for a certificate in paralegal studies and a California California State University General Education Certificate from Cañada College. She will attend San Francisco State University this fall. Diana.
Thank you, Linda. It's an honor for me to be here today. Well, I would like to thank every single volunteer, donor, friend, member of the board, and the staff, our scholars, my family too, for all the support given all these 6 years. Our scholars gave me the hope that I needed to believe in me and in myself, I'm sorry. All these years, I have felt all your positive energy. Thanks to your guidance and best wishes, I'm not only graduating today, but I'm transferred to San Francisco State University. Our scholars is like my family, and today I know I'm not alone because you will always be with me. You taught me and encouraged me to advocate for myself. Now I have the tools that I need to succeed in my future plans. Thank you so much for all you have done for me and my peers. I would like to leave a special message to all my fellow students. One day, someone told me, fake it until you make it, and pack yourself, right, Professor Aguirre? Even though it is hard, be eager. If I did it, you can do it too. Thank you. Ay, niño.
Diana, thank you. Señora, felicidades. Super happy for all of your accomplishments and to have you as part of our staff team as well. Now, the following students, we do have a few others who have also achieved the associate degree but are unable to be with us today. So first is Xin Yi Ching, earned an associate in arts for transfer in economics and an associate in science for transfer in business administration, cum laude, and a California State University General Education Certificate from Cañada College. She will attend San Jose State University this fall. Next, we have Tonya Ventura. She earned an associate in science in accounting, magna cum laude, and completed the requirements for a certificate in entry-level bookkeeper. She will continue taking courses at Cañada College to complete her transfer requirements to a four-year university. Last but not least is Evis Darwin Martinez. He earned an associate in science and automotive technology from Skyline College. He is the first Upward Scholar student to graduate from Skyline College with an associate degree. Thank you for allowing us to move into that North County of San Mateo. And in case you are wondering, a cum laude honor requires a 3.3 to 3.49 grade point average, or GPA, and a magna cum laude honor requires a 3.5 to 3.99 GPA. And the students that you've already heard from today, I'm simply mentioning the degrees or certificates that they completed in this last year. They have many more accomplishments before that, and the same will be so for some of our certificate winners. But congratulations again to all of the class of 2020 associate degree recipients. And with that, I know we are going over time, but I ask you to stay with us because we have a list of certificate recipients that I want to read for us, and those who are here you'll be able to see as well. We will begin with Delmi Cristina Acosta, and here she is. She completed the requirements for a pass certificate for completing all ESL coursework and the equivalent of freshman year English. Now Delmi can move forward in continuing vocational and associate degree studies. Next, we have Linda Barco. She completed the requirements for an early childhood education certificate. Congratulations, Linda. Next, we have Maria Rocio Cortez. Maria Rocio completed the requirements for a certificate as a business information worker and also a general office certificate. Congratulations, Rocio. Next, we have Victor Manuel Cotzojay Saban. He has completed the requirements for an ESL certificate or the PASS certificate. Congratulations, Victor Manuel. Next, we have Lorena Deras. She completed the requirements for a past ESL certificate. Congratulations, Lorena. I am not sure if the following students are with us or not, but I will still read their names. Beatriz Palma completed the requirements for a past ESL certificate. Marisela Rodriguez. Marisela Rodriguez has completed the requirements for a certificate in early childhood education. Congratulations, Marisela. Then we have Olga Victoria Rosales Arancibia. Olga completed the requirements for a past ESL certificate and the early childhood education certificate. Congratulations, Olga. Next we have Berta Sanchez. Berta Sanchez this year completed the requirements for a certificate in early childhood education. Congratulations, Berta. The following students are also certificate recipients, but are unable to join us this afternoon. We have prepared a few slides. First, Isela Cedeño Mejia completed the requirements for an accounting certificate. Patricia Grajeda completed the requirements for a past ESL certificate. Lorena Mejia completed the requirements for a past ESL certificate. Fabián Núñez Camacho completed the requirements for a past ESL certificate. Gilma Jacqueline Zamora completed the requirements for a past ESL certificate. Laura Alejandra Garcia Mosqueda completed the requirements for a past ESL certificate, as well as a business assistant certificate. Elia Blancarte completed the requirements for a past ESL certificate. Congratulations to all of our class of 2020 certificate recipients. And it is my pleasure to turn the spotlight back to our special guest, Profesora Alicia Aguirre, one more time. And for this, perhaps we should go to gallery view as well. And once we have Alicia off of mute.
Thank you. Thank you, Linda, and thank you to all the great speakers, and we're so proud of you. I know that our world would be better because of each one of you. So now I'm going to ask you, if you can all please stand, if all the graduates would please stand and try to still be in the camera. And with this gesture that we're doing today, I'm going to be able to pronounce you graduates of Cañada College. This is symbolic, and this is a symbol of the next step. So if you will take your tassel and move it from the left side to the right side. Congratulations, graduates of 2020. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Profesora Alicia, for walking us through that exercise. This is so wonderful for us to at least be able to do this to honor them. Manny, I think if we could unmute everybody and we could all
here.
Congratulations.
It's done.
Congratulations, everyone. Thank you for scholarship.
Welcome to all the people following from all around the world. Family, friends.
La próxima graduación va a ser mejor.
Good for you guys. Good job.
2020.
Esperemos que todo pase bien y hacemos una carne asada.
¿Dónde ya vamos?
Felicidades, Edgar.
Congratulations, felicidades.
Congratulations, everyone.
Felicidades.
Thank you, Professor Aguirre.
Thank you, felicidades.
Felicidades, Lorena.
Echarle ganas.
Congrats.
Congrats, Edgar.
Linda, Professor Aguirre, Amado. Thank you, Elizabeth, Wendy. Thank you.
I'm gonna mute.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.